I am probably the worst person in the world to demo a compressor pedal, because after reading up about it for so many times, so many articles, I still don't know how they work. I have no idea. But whenever Spaceman Effects releases a new pedal, I get very excited because they only release fantastic stuff. So I really wanted to try this, so I neglected telling them I suck at demoing compressor pedals. Shh, don't tell them. But you know, it's a Spaceman pedal, so what can go wrong? It's gonna sound fantastic, as you just heard in the intro. As for controls, you have level, which controls the level of the pedal. There is treble, which is neutral in the middle. Gets darker here, gets brighter there. Thresh basically controls the amount of compression. There is mix, which goes from a 95% dry to a 95% wet. So you can have heavy compression and blend that with your original signal, and it sounds awesome. Lots of flavors of compression there. And contour is, I didn't get this at all, blends from a custom designed A-weighted. If anybody knows what that is, please let me know down below in the comments. Equal loudness filter in the counterclockwise direction to flat in the clockwise direction. A completely unique way to maintain low frequency integrity with truly bottomless bass at its extreme. That is something I like. Bottomless bass. So, the Spaceman IXION optical compressor. An optical compressor uses a photocell to get the compression, as opposed to a JFET kind of compressor. You could compare this, as for studio gear, with probably an, what's it called, the LA2A compressor, which sounds fantastic in plug-in form. I use it a lot. This sounds fantastic as well. The thing from this pedal, which really needs a separate video, and I need more cables for it. I'm not going to show you here, but I'm going to talk about it. It's a sidechain input. You can run an audio signal into the compressor to trigger compression. So your guitar playing moves out of the way for another signal, which could be a snare drum or a vocal or whatever. You can use this sidechain input also as an expression pedal input to control compression dynamically with your foot. And with like a splitter cable, TRS to TS splitter cable, it's even an effects loop, so you can run pedals together with the IXION compressor. Possibilities are really endless, but today we're just going to focus on the main tone of the pedal, and this is what it sounds like. Here we go. This is clean. Clean-ish. I have the Greer amps light speed engaged as well, just for a little sprinkle on the top. Okay, with the IXION. Okay, so I may not know a lot about compression, like the technical stuff, but I do know when they sound good, and this sounds good. So mixes at full, contour is fully clockwise, which means flat, treble in the middle, level is around noonish. Let's engage or increase thresh. Well, let's crank it. What strikes me immediately is that there is no noise at all. It's a super silent compressor. And as you can hear, it's compressing very hard. That is all the funk I will do in my life. Let's set thresh at noon. Increase level. Just a little bit more noise. Still really silent. Can really drive stuff. And I love those mix knobs, because now you dial it back and then you really get a dynamic tone. It's so easy to play with a compressor. It almost feels like cheating. Let's try, hang on. I'm going to set the mix knob at max again, dial back on the level a bit. Let's try treble a bit more clockwise. Without. Such an inspiring tone. Treble at 9 o'clock. I just like it at noon. Okay, contour. Fully counterclockwise. It gets woofy. Really nice. Even at extremes this pedal sounds good. Let's do maximum compression. And now dial back on the mix. It's one of those compressor pedals where you just turn it on and you forget it's there, and that's a sign of a good compressor. When you don't notice you're playing with a compressor, even though it might be compressing pretty intense like it did just now. Plenty of compressor tones with the knobs, but that sidechain option is really, really unique. Yeah. As I said, needs another video. So let me know down below in the comments what your thoughts are. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel, because that would help me a lot. And if you really like what I do, there is a link down below in the description where you can buy me a coffee. Helps to grow the channel. And if you want to score some of my gem tracks and or tabs, you can find those on my Patreon page. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.